morning, friends. I'm Sabrina, and today I'm going to lead you through a fun morning vinyasa flow practice where we're going to build some heat and get ourselves ready for the day. So when you're ready, I will meet you at the top of your mat. So make your way to the top of your mat. We'll meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. So arms by your sides, palms forward. Gaze is forward. All four corners of each foot grounding down onto your mat. Nice big deep breaths in and out the nose. On your next inhale, it's going to draw the arms all the way out and up. At the top, palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. We'll take one deep breath right here together. It's a nice big inhale through your nose. Slowly exhale. Inhale, draw the arms high. As you exhale, slowly swan dive forward, forward fold. And we'll chill here for several breaths. So if you are practicing in the morning, you're probably pretty tired right now, just like I am. So take your time. We'll be here again for several breaths. Bend into your knees as much as you'd like to. If you would like to, you can grab opposite elbows, moving into a ragdoll position. You can also find movement here if you want to very gently, slowly sway side to side. Yeah, just try to relax your head and neck. And if you're in a ragdoll position, let your arms be heavy. And if you grabbed opposite elbows, let's go and release the hands. You can also, if you have a block, you can use your block for support here in your forward fold. On your next inhale, we're going to come to a halfway lift position. So hands to your shins, shoulders drawn down your back. Looking for the stretch on the backs of your legs. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold forward. This time as you inhale, we're coming through to a standing position, so draw the arms all the way out and up. At the top, palms come to touch. As you exhale, hands to prayer position at heart center. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, let's go ahead and plant the hands, and we're going to step the feet back, finding a high plank. So long line of energy, top of your head to your heels, shoulders over the wrists, fingers wide on your mat. 2 more breaths. Very gently, you can start to lower both knees down. We're moving into a tabletop position. So knees gently down onto your mat. You're going to draw your hands in so shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips over the knees. We'll flow through some cat-cow poses. So when you're ready, we're going to drop the belly, gaze forward. Tops of feet are pressed down onto your mat. On your next exhale, slowly start to lift your upper back as you draw the chin to your chest. Here is our cat pose. On your next inhale, belly down, gaze forward as we flow through our cow. And on your next exhale, lift your upper back, chin to chest, cat pose. Let this next inhale take you back to your neutral spine, tabletop position. Go ahead and tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Our first downward facing dog of this morning's practice. You can pedal out the feet if you'd like to, find some movement. So you're gonna bend into one knee as you straighten the opposite leg, really reaching those heels down to your mat. Find a variation here in down dog that feels good for you. You may wanna bend your knees while you're here. Just stay here for about just a few more breaths. Bring both legs to stillness, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Walk the feet to the top of your mat. You'll meet in a halfway lift, flat back position. So hands to your shins, shoulders drawn down your back. Exhale, fold forward. As you inhale, standing position, draw the arms all the way out and up, and we're gonna flow right back down. So as you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. So again, long line of energy, top of your head to your heels, fingers wide on your mat. Slowly make your way down to your mat. Once you're down, go ahead and untuck your toes. Keep your hands right where they are. We're going to start to open the heart forward as we find our baby cobra. So again, heart forward, shoulders down away from your ears. So if you notice, bring your awareness to your shoulders. If they're up here, try to just lower them. Heart forward, small back bend. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and release. So this time, you can keep your hands right where they are, or if you want to find a slightly deeper back bend, you can plant your fingertips to like the top corners of your mat. Wherever you are, we're going to lift once more. So when you're ready, start to open your heart forward. Just a couple more breaths here. And our next pose is going to be Sphinx pose. So if you are on your fingertips like this, all you have to do is lower both forearms down. So one forearm and then the other, nice and slow. Again, fingers wide. And if you were in your baby cobra, keeping your heart open, just plant one forearm down and then the other. So we'll meet here in our Sphinx pose. Again, heart is still forward. Palms flat on your mat, fingers wide. Exhale, go ahead and release. Arms by your sides. All right, we're gonna prepare for a locust pose. Arms by your sides. I like my palms facing my body. When you are ready, you're gonna start to lift your torso, lift your legs, shoulders are down your back. Keep lifting here. So think of lifting everything but your hips. 2 more deep breaths. Remember to breathe while you're here. And on your next exhale, let's go ahead and release. All right, so let's go ahead and place the hands back underneath the shoulders. We're gonna lift into our first upward facing dog. But we're gonna do that very slowly. So very slowly start to peel your heart forward. Bones cracking, our heart forward. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Extend the right leg high, 3-legged dog. So hips square down, right foot is flexed. Draw the right knee to your nose as you lift your upper back. Extend the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Right knee to your nose, lift your upper back. And right leg extends high, three-legged dog. We have one more. So go ahead and draw the right knee in as you lift your upper back. From there, plant the right foot in between your hands. Right knee is stacked about over your ankle. Feet are placed at least hips distance apart. High crescent lunge as you lift your torso. Heart is forward and arms are high. Again, bring your awareness to your shoulders. Make sure they're down away from your ears. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Left leg is nice and strong. Open up warrior two. So plant the left heel down, arms out to a T. You're opening the shoulders and your hips. While you're here to the left side, gazes over your right fingertips. Drop your back hand, flip the front palm. Reverse warrior as you draw the right arm up and back. It's a side stretch, so shoulders and hips are still open towards the left. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot. We're gonna send the legs back, high plank. Chaturanga. So again, you can lower your knees if you'd like to, or keep your body at a hover. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg high, three-legged dog. Hips square down, left foot flexed. Draw the left knee to your nose as you lift your upper back. Extend the left leg high, three-legged dog. Left knee to your nose. Extend the left leg high, three-legged dog. Last one, left knee to your nose, lift your upper back. From there, plant the left foot in between your hands. Left knee is over your ankle. Feet are at least hips distance apart. You're high in the ball of your right foot. Start to inhale, lift your torso. Heart forward, arms are high. High crescent lunge. Keep the back right leg nice and strong. Open up warrior two. So right heel grounds down. Arms open out to a T. And this is, you're opening your shoulders and your hips here, this time to the right side, and gazes over your left fingertips. Drop your back hand, flip the front left palm. Left arm extends up and back. So this is a side stretch here. Shoulders and hips are still open towards the right. Outer edge of your right foot's grounded onto your mat. On your next exhale, go ahead and cartwheel the hands down. We're going to frame the left foot, send the left leg back, high plank, and we'll flow. So find your variation of chaturanga, elbows close to the rib cage, heart forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Go ahead and start to shift the hips down so we meet back in our high plank. All right, so engage your core here, stay strong. Slowly make your way all the way down to your mat. And then once you're done, you can untuck your toes. And we're gonna move into another locust pose. All right, so when you're ready, arms are by your sides. And we're gonna lift. So lift your torso, lift your legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep lifting as high as you can. 2 more breaths. Again, remember to breathe. And then when you are ready, let's go ahead and release or relax for just a moment. plant the hands underneath the shoulders. From there, upward facing dog. So very slowly, heart forward up dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Right leg high, three-legged dog. Right knee to your nose, lift your upper back. Right leg high, knee to nose. Right leg high, we have one more. Draw your right knee to your nose as you lift your upper back. Plant the right foot in between your hands. High crescent lunge. Open up warrior two. Again, open your shoulders and your hips. Gaze is forward. Drop your back hand, flip the front palm, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Keep your left hand nice and light on your left leg. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands down, send the right leg back. And we're gonna flow, so chaturanga, upward facing dog, exhale, down dog. Left leg high. Draw the left knee to your nose as you lift your upper back. Left leg high, knee to nose. Left leg high, we have one more. Draw the left knee to your nose as you lift your upper back. Plant the left foot in between your hands. High crescent lunge. Arms are high. High in the ball of your right foot, right leg is strong. Open up warrior two. So right foot grounds down, arms out to a T. Drop your back hand, flip the front palm. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Send the left leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale takes you to up dog. Exhale takes you to down dog. Let's go ahead and lower down high plank. Make your way all the way down to your mat. Once you're down, you can untuck your toes. Extend the arms by your sides. On your next inhale, locust pose. Let's go ahead and lift. Open the heart forward. Lift your torso, lift your legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze while you're here. Squeeze your muscles, squeeze your legs. And release. From there, we're just going to plant the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to start to lift the hips. We're meeting in a tabletop position. So however you'd like to get there, you can start to send the hips back. We're in our tabletop position. Do a few rounds of cat-cow. So when you're ready, you can drop the belly, gaze forward. Cow pose. And then as you exhale, lift your upper back as you move through your cat. On your next inhale, belly down, gaze forward, cow pose. And as you exhale, cat. Nice and slow here. All right, so next inhale takes you back to a neutral spine tabletop position. From here, we're going to bring the knees to about the width of our mat, or however, whatever distance feels good to you. Maybe big toes come to touch. We're preparing for a child's pose. So you can send your hips down. If you want to, if you have a block, you can sit on a block, a pillow, blankets, Whatever you got if you'd like to. Start to extend the arms forward as you let your chest sink down. Nice resting pose, child's pose. Let's take one deep breath together. So nice big inhale through your nose. Belly and chest expands. Pause at the top of your breath, hold. Nice slow exhale, let it all out. Continue your deep belly breath just at your own pace. Stay here as long as you'd like to. Namaste.